No duh. This video is brought to you by The Officer Tatum Store. The Officer Tatum Store. Get the merch link in the description section. Also, if you want to come to my book signing party, my book launch party, November the 30th in Gilbert, Arizona, the link is also in the description sections. VIP is completely sold out, been sold out, and we still 30 days out. So if you want to come, we still have spots available for general admission, which is free. We'll have books available there. If you get a book, I can sign your book there. We're going to have all kind of stuff, man. It's going to be a blast. You can read the description. The link is in the description section. It's going to be a blast. If you live near Arizona, let me know. You can come to the event. We're going to have a big party. My books are going to be there. Merch is going to be there. We're going to have some special guests there. I mean, it's going to be lights out. So if you're interested, the link is below. Like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you get notifications. Anytime I go live, I make a video. Y'all know what to do. Let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen, I could have told you Joe Biden's polling numbers are down. You know, I thought they were down before 2020. You know, I didn't think that his polling numbers would put him in a position to be the greatest president of all time, the most popular president in United States history by tens of millions of votes. I disagree with that sentiment. I think he's the worst president to ever exist, ever in the United States of America. He's the most incompetent president ever to exist, ever in the United States of America. He can't even speak straight. The dude is, God, help me. However, let's listen to his polling numbers because he's polling like a dead man. Wrote a film.
Good Sunday morning. Happy Halloween. We have a brand new NBC News poll out this morning that's filled with some scary news for the Democrats. The overarching message, Americans have lost their confidence in President Biden and their optimism for the country.
Duh. When you got somebody sleepwalking and doing press conferences, look like he got 85 teeth in his mouth. He can't talk straight. He seemed like he haven't slept for 45 days. He seemed like he on a 800-day fast. I mean, when you got somebody that literally got one foot in the grave, one of his feet is in the grave. We used to say in policing, he's circling the drain. Of course, people are gonna see that he ain't about wrote a film.
At least they have right now. Just 22% of adults say we're headed in the right direction. A shocking 71% say we're on the wrong track, and that includes a near majority of Democrats who are saying that. President Biden's approval rating stands at a dismal 42%.
Dismal.
54% who disapprove. Believe it or not, just 2 months ago, Mr. Biden was in positive territory. 49% approving, 48% disapprove.
And we know they polling, they double polling Democrats and trying to make. See, think about it. He just said majority of them are Democrats. What they try to do when they do these polls is they double poll Democrats, so they can have Democrat favorability in certain polls. So when they polled Trump and they said Trump's favorability rate, his approval rate, all of these things were polled back in 2016. They were double polling Democrats that hated him. So it made it seem like his approval rating was low. It made it seem like his chances of winning were completely low because they were double and triple polling Democrats. That's what I read. That's what I heard. And now you can tell they still double polling Democrats and making sure majority of Democrats are answering it, and they still getting the bad numbers.
So what's pulling down the president's numbers? Well, look at this set of numbers.
Because he sucks.
37% say he has the ability right now to handle a crisis versus nearly a majority who say he does not. 37% also say he's competent and effective as president. 50%.
These numbers are far worse than Trump ever could think of. Far worse.
Disagree with that description. What's more, Republicans, believe it or not, have double-digit leads in dealing with border security, inflation, crime, national security, the economy, and shockingly, on getting things done.
Yeah.
Democrats hold generally smaller double-digit leads on dealing with climate change, the coronavirus, education, and abortion.
Hold on, stop the roll the film. Stop the film. I said roll the film. I want y'all to see this right here for you Christians out here. You Christians. All you Christians. Look at this. Look at this. Explain to me, if you're a Christian or you got common sense in your brain, tell me, if you are, who are you gonna vote for? Somebody who's prolific and stands up for border security, stands up against inflation, against crime, for the national security, best for the economy, and getting done like you asked them to. But now Christians, y'all ain't voting for them. Y'all want to vote for somebody talking about climate change, a virus. Education, which you know they ain't talking about, because not one of these Democrat cities got a good education system. And then right here should be not one Christian should vote for a Democrat that's pushing this right here. Not one Christian. If you claim that you are a Christian, my mama call them Christians. If you claim that you're a Christian, there's no way you can support them like this. You're an embarrassment. I just want you to know, you know, Jesus would be, if he hadn't risen already, he'd be rolling in his grave. Because y'all are just, what is this? All right, keep going.
It leads on dealing with climate change, the coronavirus, education, and abortion. And that's really it right now. It's not clear yet whether any deal struck by Democrats on the social spending and infrastructure bills will nudge Mr. Biden's numbers
it
back
won't.
into positive territory, or whether the damage to his reputation
done
is a scar than a bruise. But this much is clear. About the only good news for Mr. Biden and the Democrats in this poll is that the midterm elections aren't for another year.
No, it ain't no good news.
Do you know what
It's actually bad news. Turn this off before I get mad at your commercials. Anyway, the real, you know, the bad news is he got a whole, he did all this damage in 1 year. That's bad news. Because people got a whole nother year to figure out how, let me not say that. Lord, I just went to church today. You got a whole nother year to figure out how incompetent this man is. He can't talk straight. He's a complete baffling fool. And you got a whole nother year to figure this out. You got a whole nother year of their bad policies. You got a whole nother year of COVID and inflation and all this other stuff that their policies are doing to ruin our country. They don't know what they talking about, y'all. They just run their mouth. They say whatever they need to say to get in power, and they don't have no plans. They just want to get power. They don't have no plans. They have no mission. They have nothing. Nothing. Anyway, comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think about Biden's polling numbers. Do you think that's legitimate? Do you think that people should be concerned? Do you think it's going to get worse? Like and subscribe to the channel. Visit the Officer Tatum store. And also, you want to come to my event, link is in the description section. I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm out.